Using email as a trigger for an AI agent is a great way to use AI agents within your email clients. Let me quickly show you how it works. Here I have an AI agent that will summarize an entire email thread. When I go into my emails, I'll be able to check out a large email thread, and when I want the AI agent to summarize the thread, I simply send the message to the AI agent. I've named this AI agent Email Summary Agent. Now I can just hit send, and then the AI agent starts running. If we go to the agent and open up the debugger, we should see a new thread start running. It takes a few seconds to process all of the information, but when it's all ready, we can check back in our inbox, and we'll see that we now have a new message showing the entire summary of the email thread that was sent. In this case, it provides a summary, some action items and follow-ups, and a proposed response to the email thread. Now let's quickly build this AI agent for ourselves. I'm going to go ahead and I will start a new workflow. And in our workflow, we're going to need a couple of pieces. The first is a generate text block, which will process all of the information. And then we'll also want a send email block so that it can send the response back to us. At this point, we'll need to enable our AI agent for triggering via email. Let's go ahead and jump into the start block, and we'll switch the trigger mode from on-demand to email. This is going to provide us an email address which we can forward our emails to. We can also set the allowed senders because I only want myself to be able to email this agent. You'll notice that when we have the run mode set to email, we get a few launch variables. If we look closely, we'll be able to see who the email's from, the subject of the email, the entire message contents, and any attachments that are sent to the email. Let's quickly add these to our generate text block. We'll add some tags to ensure that it knows that this is part of the email thread. And then we'll begin adding all of these variables. Now we can give it the instructions that we want. Next, we can save this as a variable so that we can include it in our send email block. I'm going to call this the response. Finally, we'll include the response in the body. And you'll need to link up your email account. You can add a subject line. We're just going to include the subject from the email and the word summary so that it says the subject of the email and summary. And that's it. I'm going to set this as our entry workflow by right-clicking and selecting Set as Entry Workflow. And then I'm going to copy this trigger address to my clipboard. Now when I'm back in this email thread, I can simply forward or CC the email. If we want to change the name to save this as something more recognizable, we can simply double-click on it inside of the Gmail client and then select Change Name. At this point, we can call it whatever we'd like. I'm going to call this Agent Email. Now we simply send it. And you can see in the debugger that the email is being analyzed. If we look back at our inbox, you'll notice that we now have a new summary. This includes the action items, the summary, and the sample reply. To summarize, emails are a very powerful way to utilize your AI agents within your email client. Simply go to the start block and select Run Mode Email, at which point you'll get some new launch variables, and then you can use the send email block to reply to your own email. Hope that you found this video helpful, and we'll see you next time.